Blog Talk Radio.
It's the Ed Show, not the Ted Show. It's the sit back, relax in your bed show. It's the Ed Show. Come on to the Ed Show. You can talk to Ed on the Ed Show. Hey, everybody. Yep, the show for Ed is Thursday night again. Yep. Every time after Wednesday night, we got Thursday night. And then that means it's time for me to come on Blog Talk Radio and tell you kids whatever it's talking about, whatever the big topics of the world today is. I've been having a little cough, so, don't worry about it, though. You guys, I cover the phone up so you guys don't catch it. You guys don't want to catch a cold from me. Yeah. So I know today, let me tell you what I did today. I really don't like going to the pizza joints that are like Pizza Hut and Domino and Papa John, janky-ass places like that. I like to always find these mom-and-pop pizza places because these fellas, they make like the best pizza that you could ever have in your whole entire life. And today was one of those days I found a new spot in Las Vegas. Now, what was even more surprising is when I talked to the fella, he said they've been around for 11 years. I was like, Jesus Christ, I've never seen it before. But he's got a place that's called Seattle Dan's Pizza. Now, I'm in Las Vegas. I'm not in Seattle. So that was the first thing that attracted me to it. I said, what the heck is Seattle Dan's? Because it was next to a CC's Pizza, which is a all-you-can-eat buffet piece of trash place. So I didn't want that. So, and I saw a sign that said 2 slices of pizza and a Coke for $5.50. So I said to myself, let's go up in here and we'll go up in here and talk about it and get some pizza. So I walk in. It's called Seattle Dan's. Now, when I walk in, I'm bombarded by Seattle Mariners, Seattle Seahawks, a Seattle Supersonic paraphernalia. So apparently this guy likes Seattle sports. So there was only one other person in there. He had a Broncos shirt on. So I pointed that right out to the fella who ran the back counter. I said, "This is Seattle ball, man, Seattle place." He's like, "Yeah." I said, "Well, this fellow here got a Broncos shirt on." He goes, "Oh, yeah, that's my friend, man. He's stupid and stuff." I was like, Jesus Christ. So I said, "Well, you don't see me up in here with no goddamn Raider gear on." He goes, "Oh, no, we don't let Raider gear at all in here. Raiders, no. So next week I'm going to go in there with a Raider shirt on, see if he kicks me out or if he wants my money." But we'll see what happens. But the pizza was pretty goddamn good, man. He gave me a menu, he gave me a coupon, he gave me a magnet to put on my refrigerator. So I was pretty impressed, man. If you go to SeattleDansPizza.com, I think you could find that. So Seattle Dan's kind of gave me an inspiration. And the guy had some good pizza. But I thought about opening up a sports bar and grill here in Las Vegas. Now, I know in a lot of cities that people got sports bars for their favorite team, like for the Bears, the Lakers, all the good teams, Cowboys, and even the bad teams like the, Steelers and Ravens and Patriots, even janky teams got to have bars too. But what I thought about was a lot of people in this world have went to college. So what I'm thinking is make a college-type bar, but not only go for one school, do it by the conference. And I would call my bar Big Ten. And my bar would represent all the schools of the Big Ten. Like I'd have all kind of Big Ten paraphernalia, man. Ohio State, Michigan, Indiana. We'd have a little shower for Penn State. You know, we have all kinds of different things going on, you know. And so, you know, we have all, you guys probably wondering who the heck that's laughing. Number 19, you there?
Yeah, that's me, That was funny.
Oh.
The shower for Penn State.
Yeah. So, you know, we have all that. And so everything would be like all Big Tenized, you know, all through there. But see, one thing about the college experience is that there's always, God damn it, little baby, don't fucking run up in this motherfucker like you a goddamn police. Nigga, what you gotta say? Come on, man. Hey, you don't mess with the mouse on my goddamn computer, man. He coming here just slamming doors and shit like he's got a goddamn Cadillac. Man, messing up my story, man. Jesus Christ. Scared the shit out of me, man. I'm sitting here in my underwear and my T-shirt. I'm thinking the goddamn police just run up in here, man. Come on, man. These underwear I got on are pretty slick, though.
That's all right. I don't think anyone wants to hear about that. But the Adam SeattleDancePizza.com, sure enough, they have a website.
Yeah. He's on Twitter. He's
8465 West Sahara, Suite 114, Las Vegas. Yeah,
West Sahara and Durango.
You can call 946-6262 and tell them the Ed sent you. You'll get a
6262 spells mama. Now, listen. But here, listen about this sports bar, though. So not only does it have Big Ten paraphernalia all around the place, but see, one good thing about when you go to, like, a college experience, they have... Huh? Oh, don't put your pants in the toilet. What do you do that for, man? Go on, change clothes. Oh, you got your ass all wet. Jesus Christ, you look like goddamn... Huh? You look like a goddamn stupid person, man, with a wet butt and a goddamn paper toilet butt. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Get out of here. Talk like somebody with a paper toilet butt. But listen. So what I'm saying is, all the Big Ten paraphernalia is around. But see, one of the great things about the college experience is these little restaurants that are in the different areas that are nowhere else in America. So what I would do is I would have, like, the place in the back that cooks the food. Jesus Christ. Like in Indiana, for example, there's a place called Cafe Pizzeria, which is my favorite pizza in the whole world. This store would sell pizza from Cafe Pizzeria. And just like at Ohio State, there's these little restaurants around there that I don't know the names of them, but they're around all over. 18 Alaska could probably, chime in on that. Or even Penn State, Larry could tell us about that, all the different places. And see, a couple of restaurants from each school would be patternized so you could get it on the menu. And then, not only that, but if you was from Michigan, you would have a certain place in the place that you sat. They had Michigan booths. They were all blue with the yellow M's all over them. And if you wanted to sit in Northwestern section, you'd have to sit there, And the sorrier schools would have smaller sections. Like Northwestern have a little bitty section. Ohio State, Michigan, they'd have bigger sections because there's more fans. And I just thought, and then I could franchise it and get me an SEC bar here in Vegas. And just do all the big conferences. What do you think?
Yeah, that's a good idea, Ed.
See, I'm full of good ideas, man. It's like I'm full of them.
Yeah, you're full of it.
Yeah. Hey, man, what do you want now, man? Hey. Why are you in here slamming doors? You don't own a Cadillac.
What if he owned a Cadillac? He'd be allowed to slam doors?
Well, yeah, man, you got to go around like a pimp and slam a Cadillac door. Huh? Well, no, take your ass in there in the other room and watch Family Guy with the dog. The dog's in there watching Family Guy, man. You better go get it. Hey, man. Daddy. Listen. I'm stupid. You're not stupid. Who's dumber, me or you? Huh? Who's dumber, me or you? Who's better looking, me or you? I know I am. No, you're not better looking than me. Oh, we both good looking? Yeah. Yeah, a lot of women do say I'm good looking. You know. Hey man, you gotta go now. I'm doing my show. Hey, monkey nuts. Hey, you gotta go now. I gotta do my show. Here, you want me to get my belt? Hold on, let me find my belt. Let me find my goddamn belt. Oh, he took off and slammed the door. You know, man, I don't play around, man. I lit his ass up with the belt. I hit him 42 times the other day with it. Oh, you want the belt? Oh, Jesus Christ, let me get my belt. I don't give a damn. Okay, go watch Family Guy, man. Well, just turn the goddamn thing on. Ah, shut up and here. Hold on, I'm going to get my belt. Hold on. He wants it. He got it 42 times the other day.
Yeah.
42. Where's my belt at?
He's a super baby fighting champion there, so he can take it.
Yeah, he don't cry till about the 30th hit.
Yeah, that's a shame.
Sometimes I get that. I got a belt that has like studs in it.
Yeah.
And hey man, I'm not playing. Get your, damn man, stop slamming my door, man. He gonna knock it off the goddamn hinges. The other day he slammed the door so hard coming in, bust a hole in the wall. On the other side, the doorknob went right through the goddamn wall.
Mm.
Yeah. And then he broke his glasses again yesterday, and I had to go get him his 4th pair of glasses in 3 months.
The baby's wearing glasses?
Yeah, he's got eye problems, man.
How? He's like 5 years old, and he's got eye problems?
He's 6. He had a torn retina from one of those fights, man.
Oh, no. Like
yeah, he said his retina. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He got a swollen retina and all that, so he's out of action for a while, so. Well, go, man. Come on, I'm doing a goddamn Ed show. Get your ass out of here.
Hey, speaking of the boxing, I just saw some Bob Costas show where he's interviewing your boy Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, what do you say?
They're just talking. Costas was like, well, they're talking about his, how Floyd fights with his dad and stuff, and Floyd was just saying his dad is a fighter. He fought, like average dudes, and then when he fought anyone good, he always lost.
Well, yeah, his dad sucked as a fighter.
Yeah. So he was just saying how he likes his mom, and he doesn't like his dad, and he's cool with just his uncle and his mom. That's all he needs. And then Costas went after him about that. Pacquiao, And he's like, well, why aren't you making the Pacquiao fight? Because it's important to your legacy. If you retire even if you're 42-0 and you retire, people are going to say, yeah, but he never fought Pacquiao. He never fought the other best fighter. So what's he doing? And Floyd tried to act like, oh, well, I'm trying. I want to make the fight. They don't want the fight. And he tried to say, I offered him $40 million. $40 million. I told him I'd wire him $20 million. I talked to him on the phone, and I told him I'd wire him $20 million within 72 hours, and then another $20 when we do the fight. And he said he turned it down. And then Costas goes, yeah, but his people will say you offered him $40 million, but you didn't give him any of the pay-per-view money, no percentage.
Yeah, but I'm going to tell you something. See, I didn't even see this interview. But see, Pacquiao's never had none of the pay-per-view money. Bob Arum always gets it. See, Pacquiao don't know nothing about the back end. Pacquiao's not a smart businessman. Pacquiao's finding out now, and Pacquiao's pissed off at Bob Arum. And he may end up, deciding that he don't even need Bob Arum. He may not even need Bob Arum. And this fight may go off. It might take another year. But because, see, Pacquiao's never made this kind of money before. So he can't scoff at it.
Well,
he's not a promoter.
But it's not really a matter of if he's ever made this amount of money before. It's how much money will they make together and his percentage of said money. If they're going to make $150,
listen, but Pacquiao is not the major draw.
I don't see Floyd making $150 million with anyone else.
Floyd made $40 million with other people. Pacquiao, the most he's ever made is made $7. Pacquiao's only made $7 million in his fights. Is the most he's ever been paid in his life.
Well, now's his chance to make $60 million in a fight.
Yeah.
Is the baby beating you up, Ed?
He just hit me in the back. Get off of me now. Go. It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
He's kicking my door. He's going crazy. But see, listen, here's the thing. There's no governing bodies really for boxing, so boxing's kind of like a free-for-all. Now, if somebody was in charge, and it can't be because boxing's worldwide, and boxing's been around forever, but Floyd is a promoter. Pacquiao is not a promoter.
But why doesn't Floyd just say 50-50 or 45-45, winner gets the other 10? You know, what's so wrong about that?
Well, I told you he did offer that at one time, and Pacquiao said no, because Bob Arum makes the decisions for Pacquiao.
Well,
Pacquiao don't make the decisions.
But Costas brought that up to him, and Mayweather said, no, we're not going to do that because I get 100% of all profits from the pay-per-view, and anything less than that I'm not going to do. So
I don't know. Well, I don't know.
I think he's just a coward, Dan. That's all. He's a coward.
Yeah, I don't think he's a coward, but I think he's kind of off. I think his demands are a little too much, though. But Pacquiao, even though Pacquiao,
I know he's your pal and everything, and you know the Mayweather, but from listening to Floyd talk, it just sounds like he's not that bright, but he thinks he's really smart.
No, yeah, he's not. No, he is stupid as hell. Listen,
he's under the impression that he's so smart because he has all his money. Yeah,
no,
he really
just because you got money don't make you smart.
Yeah.
You know?
But,
so that's what I'm saying. But he doesn't have good advisors. He's got these janky-ass promoters. He got this fella Leonard who don't know a damn thing. And then he also got Al Heyman, who was Beyonce's promoter. And he's a music promoter. He gets into boxing and all that stuff like that. But still, these guys do not do what's in the best interest of the fighter.
You know what would be great, though, is if Mayweather loses to Cotto, like a fluke punch knocks him out, and then Pacquiao loses to that Bradley kid. And then
well, I'm going to tell you. Here's what I'm going to predict. I'm going to predict that one of the two is going to lose.
That would be hilarious.
I don't know which one it is going to be, but one of those two is going to lose in their next fight.
Because then they'll just be begging the other guy for that fight. Then they'll be like, all right, let's do that fight.
Yeah, but the money will not be there for the fight. Because once one of them loses, it's over.
I know. So
it's over, you know. And so, I mean, they're both being stupid. There should be, you know, but you can't tell nobody. You can't tell them to go to an arbitrator because they can't do it because there's no one who runs boxing.
Yeah. So, But now, see, once again, this is where you yell at Dana White and the Fertittas and everything, but at least, you know.
Yeah, but they would never make this much money. See, Dana White would be like, you're getting $500,000 and shut the fuck up and go on, and that's it.
That's right.
And see, but now, you know, but boxing generates so much. And see, what's even funnier is UFC, you know, does just as big numbers as boxing. And look at this money that these two fighters are generating. And the undercard fighters that fight on the undercards still make just as much money as a UFC fighter, and the cards aren't even televised, really.
Yeah.
See, and so all that money's going to Dana White and Lorenzo Fertitta in them pockets. Why is that fair?
Yeah.
See, and that's where Pacquiao money goes. Pacquiao should have got $30 million his last fight. He made 7. Bob Arum got the other 23. Why is that fair for Bob Arum to get $23 million when he didn't fight? Just because he put the fight together? Come on, man, that's ridiculous.
Yep.
So
hey, we had another sporting topic we got to talk about. Ryan Braun. That was the big story this week. He got off.
I got to tell you, I got some stuff to tell you about this Ryan Braun thing, man.
Yeah, recap the whole story for the listener.
Well, Ryan Braun, you know, the Major League MVP, and he got caught for doing something, and he flunked the drug test, and now he's over here saying, oh, the courier didn't take the sample and all this stuff like that. Now, to me, Major League Baseball has dropped the ball. Because why in the world, okay, they got this fella that's he does over 600 tests, okay, and I'm sure the guy is good, and I don't think the dude tampered with the test. But why is the dude sending it out FedEx? Because FedEx gets it there overnight. Now there are couriers here in America that are same-day couriers. Now these couriers, like say you get the package. Like, you say, hey, man, Chris, you know, you got to come over here and pick up the courier thing over here, and you say, the courier, you got to come pick it up. You say, courier, come here and pick it up. Now, what the courier going to do is he going to pick up your package. It's what's called same-day courier. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. Now, the same-day courier is going to pick up your package in Milwaukee and take it to the airport and put it on a flight, on a commercial airline flight. And that commercial airline flight is going to take it to your destination that same exact day. Then, when it lands in the city that it's got to go to, another courier picks it up and takes it right to the destination within an hour of it landing.
Mm-hmm.
And it only costs $250. So, why is Major League Baseball scrimping on the goddamn courier?
Yeah, but it sounds like this courier fella, he followed protocol to the letter. It's not like he did anything unusual that he's never done before. He followed Major League Baseball's exact instructions on what to do, you know.
Mm-hmm. Now, here's what we need to know also. Has there ever been another time that the fella has had to keep a sample in his house overnight?
Yes, he said he's done it many times, and in fact, he did it with the Braun sample. From my understanding of what I heard, he had he picked up 2 other samples that day with Ryan Braun's, and I believe he kept all 3 in the same Rubbermaid container in his basement. It wasn't a refrigerator; it was just a cool in his basement. It was a Aquaria with a Rubbermaid container, and he said he's done this many times in the past. And the other thing to remember is the sample was sealed and marked and everything, and the seal wasn't broken when Major League Baseball.
And they got like 5 or 6 different seals on there too.
Yeah, it's not just one seal; it's like 2 or 3 inside of things, and there's no way of knowing which sample was Braun's either. You know, just this. So.
Well, no, he does know that.
All right,
because when Ryan Braun signs it, it shows the number, and they got like a receipt of it. But still, if Ryan Braun knows the number, and this guy has the number, those seals are only one-of-a-kind seals. You know, you can't make them unless the guy's making them up in his yard, but I don't think he's doing that.
And none of the seals were damaged. No one's complained about the other samples he did with this process. And the key thing to remember, even if it was refrigerated, people were trying to make a thing of, it was refrigerated and the temperature changed. Well, even if temperature doesn't affect synthetic testosterone.
Yeah,
it doesn't make synthetic testosterone suddenly appear in your urine.
And then there were also, and then, you know, what's going to happen is, if it was going to put it in there, it would decrease the amount of it. It wouldn't increase.
But it's not going to cause synthetic testosterone to appear in urine.
Yeah.
So,
but also, if they tested both samples, he would have to put the same amount of stuff in both samples. How is he going to know that? I mean, you know, what are you going to get, a measuring cup and put the same amount in there and do it and not mess it up? You have to be better than a scientist to do it.
Yeah, it's all jive, and so now Ryan Braun doesn't get suspended. He doesn't have to sit out the 50 games, and that's a huge factor in the NL Central this year, because with Pujols gone and Fielder gone, and it looked like Braun was gone, you figure the Cardinals are going to take a big step back, and the Brewers are going to be done. Maybe even the Buccos, the Pirates maybe could even sneak in there and win the division with like 85 wins or something. But now
the Reds will win 100 games and take it all. But the
Reds. Yeah. So yeah, Ryan Braun. I think he's just a weasel yet. I think he's a cheating weasel. And,
I think you know, a lot of times, man, he was one of those guys that was outspoken on A-Rod, and look, he got caught. And hey, but you know, once you do something, I mean, he can say all he wants, but now there's that cloud of suspicion. And when it comes time for the people who make that decision on if you get in or not, are going to say no.
Now, if you want a real conspiracy here, Ed, what about this? What if baseball, they caught him, but they didn't really want to punish him, so they get the arbitrator to say, hey, buddy, roll against us this one time, because this is our MVP. We don't want him suspended for 50 games. That'll make us look bad. But if he gets off and he can still play, we still sell all the tickets to Milwaukee, we still make money, but it also looks like we're doing our job because we kind of caught him and we exposed the drug, the steroid use. But he still gets to play, and it doesn't hurt us at the gate. You know, what about that?
Yeah, I mean, that's always a theory. I mean, it always should happen like that, but
Yeah, never know.
I just think the guy, you know, and yeah, because it was a Bud Selig guy, a Brewer.
Yeah,
See, that was even makes it even more worse. I mean, to me, the whole thing is just fishy and crazy, and there's no room for it in baseball, man. But hey, you know, everybody's got to do what they got to do, because if they don't do it, somebody else going to do it, and it's going to still get done.
Yeah, it'll still get done.
You know?
Hey, Ed, what about here in Pittsburgh, A.J. Burnett? Did you see he bunted a ball right off his eye?
Well, I mean, hey, how can a major league ball player not know how to bunt right? I mean, it's fluke, but still.
Busted his eye because he dropped the barrel of the bat. Yeah, dropped the barrel of the bat. And
well, I'm going to tell you, this is why the DH should be in both leagues and the pitcher should not bat.
Yeah, because Burnett, he has a fractured orbital bone now. He's got to have surgery. He's probably done for, you know, I don't know how long, but months. So Pirates, he's going to be there for Dave Carter, Yankers.
What about this? What about this? Shut up. You keep rambling over me. I don't know what the hell you're saying. Listen, what I'm saying is, how come, you know, some people are against the DH.
Uh-huh.
What if we just don't have a DH and just don't let the pitchers bat and you have 8 people bat?
Yeah, that's an interesting thing. I've never really heard too many people talk about that. They usually just say get rid of the DH, have pitchers hit, or have the DH. But you're saying just go with an 8-man lineup.
Yeah. What's that going to hurt? All that's going to do is get your top people up there quicker around the order.
Yeah, that's interesting. I guess just because baseball, you know, it seems to be based on 3s, 3 outs, you know, and they kind of want to keep it in multiples of 3, 9 innings, 9-man lineup. I don't know.
Well, I mean, hey, they change everything else. They adding 10 teams to the playoffs now.
Yeah, so
that starts this week. Well, this year, I mean.
Yeah, but I forget already. It's just a single game play-in, right? Like one game.
Yeah, it's just a single game play-in, but still.
Yeah.
Still, it adds a little bit more excitement to everything. Gives more teams an advantage to play ball.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, you know, if you get an injury, 162 games is a long season. You get a player that's injured and you end up losing your division by 2 games, you're like, damn, I still had a better team. Just my player was gone, you know, and he came back now, so they might be the best team.
Yeah.
But I still think in baseball that the home team, the team with the better record should get all the games at home. Or at least 5 out of 7 at home.
5 out of 7?
Yeah. Just because to make it, you know, like say, I mean, in baseball, home field advantage, it ain't that much.
I don't understand why baseball, it's not 3 games, and then come back home for 1, or just play 3 and then 4, you know. It's stupid the way they do 2-2, 1-1-1.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because the whole baseball season is that way, right? Yeah. But anyway. Well, what else is going on, Ed? What else you want to talk about?
I don't know.
What about football? Anything in football? We always talk Manning, and nothing really new there.
No, nothing going on too much, man.
Hey, what about my buddy T.O. playing in the Arena League or whatever that is? And
yeah, he bought a team or something. I think he bought it. Yeah, you got to go to school tomorrow, man, because you need to be going to bed, man. Go on, man. The T.O., he bought a team so he could play.
Yeah, and he had 3 touchdowns his first game. 3 catches, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, he ain't going to play NFL, though.
What about Randy Moss? He says he wants to come back now.
Listen, I'd give all those guys a chance.
Yeah.
If I was Peyton Manning, I'd say Peyton Manning. If I was Peyton Manning, I'd say, hey, T.O. and Randy Moss, let's all 3 go to the same school, same team.
Yeah.
And let's go win some.
Really, that would be great. If you're a lousy team, if you're some awful team, why not get Randy Moss and Terrell Owens? Like, if you're the Browns, just say, all right, bring T.O. and Randy Moss into Cleveland and have some fun, you know?
Yeah, and today, like, I heard an absurd thing today, man. Okay? They're talking about the Colts Okay, and Andrew Luck did. Oh, Andrew Luck is going to be the next big thing and all this stuff like that. And, you know, they should, you know, take him, you know, and let Peyton Manning go. But then they said the Rams, if it was the Rams, they wouldn't take Andrew Luck over Sam Bradford.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what are you telling me? Sam Bradford's better than Peyton Manning too? How did Peyton Manning go from like the number 1, 2, 3 quarterback in the league to now he's a goddamn fiddler on the roof?
Well, 4 neck surgeries, his age.
Yeah, but I'm just saying still, I mean, but if he's going to come back and say if he comes back and they say, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that 60% of Peyton Manning's better than Sam Bradford at 100.
Yeah, I think with the Colts, it's just the whole direction of the franchise. They got a new coach, new general manager, new everything. They're just looking, new defensive coordinator. They're just looking to overhaul the whole team, you know?
And then why are the Browns are the worst franchise in the NFL? They're the worst. Why are they panicking again? They have
the stories are the Browns are trying to trade up to get Robert Griffin III.
Okay, what the hell is Robert Griffin III going to do if you don't have those other picks?
Yeah, because they're going to have to give up both their first-rounders this year.
Why would you not keep Colt
year.
McCoy? You got to let these guys develop, man. What goddamn quarterback has won the Super Bowl in his first 2 years?
Ben Roethlisberger, yeah.
He had a defense. He had a team. He went to a good team, and he was not a high-round pick.
Yeah. But the Browns, I think they're picking 4, 22, and 37. So those are 3 really good picks, you know.
Yeah.
And,
why would you trade those for a guy that's going to run around and get hurt? Because, I mean, who's going to block for him? You got Joe Thomas to block for him, but I'm like, okay, but who's he going to throw to?
And they don't have a running back. Peyton Hillis, they're letting him go.
Yeah, Peyton Hillis is going to be gone, you know. I mean, these guys pick these quarterbacks with this top pick. See, Ben Roethlisberger, where'd he come? What number did they pick him?
11, I believe.
Yeah, okay. So he wasn't supposed to be like, you know, the greatest quarterback or whatever.
Well, he was third that year. Eli Rivers.
Yeah, okay. He's the third quarterback that year. So okay, but still, he's like Tannehill from Texas A&M. You know, so and you know, those guys, the lower you get drafted, the better chance you get to get on a great team.
That's right.
These guys have these suck-ass teams and keep thinking that this quarterback is going to change you. He ain't going to change you in 1 year, man. And like the Jets, they're trying to give up on Mark Sanchez. The dude got to 2 AFC championship games. Okay? Now, the Jets hadn't sniffed the AFC championship game since Joe Namath. And now they're so spoiled, thinking that, oh, this guy can't get us over the hump. He got you over the hump. He got you farther. I mean, the hump was the playoffs. Mm-hmm. He got you over the hump. I'm like, Jesus Christ, man, these guys are just ridiculous, man. These fans are just unrealistic expectations. If you're not Steelers or Patriots or Packers or Cowboys, those teams every year always seem to have legitimate shot to, you know, make it.
Well, not the Cowboys, I wouldn't say.
They haven't done it because Jerry Jones is a fool, but still. But they always got a chance, you know. Colts always had a chance, you know. But, I mean, Cleveland Brown, you should be happy if your butt makes the playoffs, man, every 4 years.
Yeah, the Cleveland Browns should be happy if they still have a team in the league. That's really, if their team shows up on Sundays to play, they should be happy because.
Yeah, because you know what? And I'm starting to think that maybe the Browns don't deserve the franchise back.
Yeah, even if they draft Robert Griffin, like you said, they gave up all this. Who's he going to throw to? You know.
Their owner's stupid, man. Whoever owns the Browns is stupid, man.
At least Cam Newton had Steve Smith still around, you know, so that helps.
Yeah, you got it. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the Colt McCoy, man. Nothing wrong.
Although,
there was nothing wrong with the Brady Quinn that they passed.
Yeah,
they traded Braylon Edwards. They traded
Hall of Famer. So.
They traded. I mean, but it's all in the positioning too, man. Of wherever you get, you know, drafted, whatever team picks you up. So, I mean, the Peyton Manning, he was the exception because he was great and he took a crappy team and made him something. But most teams, you can't do that.
Well, even Peyton his first year, what, the 3-13, right?
Yeah, they was 3-13.
And then
they
couldn't.
next year, 13. Yeah, and they flipped it. But see, now all these other guys, they're like, oh man, we went 3-13 and we went 6-10. Oh, we got to get a new quarterback. Man, you're on the rise. The Browns should never win more than 4 or 5 games. Why are they always panicking? I mean, they've never won a Super Bowl, never been to the Super Bowl. So why would they not just try to develop something, man?
But you like what the Rams are. You like what the Rams are doing in trading that pick, though, right?
Well, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They gotta trade it. You gotta trade the pick, and see they'll get Justin Blackmon at wide receiver, so they'll have him, and they'll have that Brandon Lloyd, and then they're gonna have a good little nucleus to go with Sam Bradford. I mean, it's gonna take you 5, 6, 7 years to get to a championship game, probably, man.
Well, I don't know. I think Lloyd's a free agent, so I don't know if he'll be back with the Rams.
Well, he might be. Why would they not go ahead?
I'm sorry, here in Pittsburgh, Mike Wallace, the Steelers said that, hey, they're not going to franchise him. They're just going to give him a tender contract. So that means another team could come in and give him more money and only have to give up 1 first-round draft pick to get him.
Yeah, see, now the Browns would be smart to do that and take him.
Well, I think the Patriots are probably going to do it, right? Because they need that deep threat, and no one's better than Mike Wallace.
Yeah, the Patriots could do it. The Patriots could do it, or the Browns could do it and give somebody to throw to Robert Griffin.
Well, I suppose the Browns, they could give up that last pick, but or the later pick in the first round. But the Patriots, what do they pick in the first round? 30th or something?
Yeah,
31st?
yeah.
Might as well get Mike Wallace with that, right?
Yeah, I don't know, man, but that's just how things go, man. People stupid.
That's how things go. Hey, Ed, what about the other thing on your Twitters lately, and then on your Tumblr page? I don't even know what it is. It's the Ed Tumblr page. Just Google it. But you were counting down your top 10 ladies of all time, and I was proud to see that my beloved Mary Tyler Moore was number 2 on your list.
Yeah, number 2. That's a good spot. Close to number 1, but didn't quite make it.
And of course, number 1. Tell everybody.
Valerie Bertinelli made number 1.
Valerie Bertinelli. I'm just always amazed by that. But all right, Valerie Bertinelli.
Why are you amazed by that?
I don't know. Not that good looking,
Really?
Yeah.
Best of all time, I heard.
Wow. Best of all time.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah.
So that's how it goes.
So what else have you been up to yet?
I rode around today with the windows up and the heat on, trying to lose some weight.
Trying to lose some weight, yeah.
Yeah, I drove 32 miles like that today.
Again, I really don't think that helps, but all right.
No, I lost 4 pounds.
Oh, well, yeah, it's water weight. You're sweating it off, I guess.
Yeah, I was sweating like a goddamn hostage.
Hey, Ed, what about Davy Jones? He passed away from the Monkees.
Yeah, you hear what the cause of death was, the official cause of death?
No, what's that, Ed?
They said he was monkeying around.
Yeah, he was monkeying around. And he died. Yeah. 66 years old.
Yeah, and they said, I do my hypothetical Horatio on that one. Well, Frank, it looks like whoever had killed this kid didn't like monkeys.
That's right. That's a very good one.
Yeah.
This guy
That's
like
what I'm
monkeys.
saying. Yeah. Well, Frank, looks like this kid was monkeying around.
That's something.
Yeah.
Now, did you watch the Oscars last weekend?
Nah.
Yeah, no one. I've asked a lot of people this. No one's watched them. So. Yeah.
I got an important update though in the Ed versus the World in gambling.
Oh, I bet you're cheating and you're winning or something, right?
No. I'm in 3rd place. It's the 15th edition of this, and Tiemo is the defending champion. He's in 18th place. Now, we got 23 players in this one. 4th and 26 is the leader, followed by Hope Great, the Ed Newgard, and Jew Hefner is 5th.
Cousin Brandon's in 5th?
Yeah.
Wow.
Cousin Brandon's played, man. He's gambling this time, man.
That's crazy.
So after the first week, Amazing was in 1st place, but he fell off. He's had some bum picks, and he fell to 8th place now. Major Minority and DMQ are both bringing up the rear. They're fags.
Hey, the speaking of amazing,
DMQ moved to Boise, Idaho.
Oh, really?
From sunny Los Angeles.
Why do you do that?
DMQ to Boise. He must have got a job over at Boise State or something, man. Because he's working Long John Silver's in Los Angeles.
Mm.
And now
he got transferred.
Yeah, he might be the general. I'm going to say he's the regional manager of Long John Silver's in Boise.
Well, DMQ's a good kid. I hope he.
Yeah. So, and he worked hard at Long John Silver's, man. I remember one time I went to the Long John Silver's in L.A. where he worked, and he actually was wearing a pirate's hat and a patch over his eye and served me some food.
Wow, that's nice. He really gets into it.
That's what you call dedication.
Do you like the Hush Puppies, Ed, over at Long John Silver's? The Hush Puppies?
Yeah. I like Hush Puppies.
Yeah.
Hey, do you know what kind of dog don't bark?
What kind, Ed?
A Hush Puppy.
Ah, very good. Yeah.
Because he don't say nothing.
No,
he just
very
be
quiet.
like,
yeah.
You want to hear a dog? You want to hear a Hush Puppy bark?
Yes.
Did you hear it?
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah.
But the Ed, when you brought up our buddy Amazing, I was going to say he won our 30-team baseball league last year, and we just we're firing up the 30-team league again. We just had our waiver wire pickups. Did you get anybody?
Yeah. No, I wanted to get A.J. Ellis, the catcher, but then Elevation got him, and Elevation won't trade him to me. They all want Evan Longoria.
Yeah.
I'm like, these guys are so unreasonable, man. It doesn't matter who I want. I could want Bartolo Colon, and then Face Ventura say, okay, send over Evan Longoria. I'm like, and then he keeps telling me, oh man, Jacoby Ellsbury is a god. I want you to have him. Give me Longoria. I'm like, man, I don't want no goddamn Jacoby Ellsbury.
Well, the Ed, I saw you made a trade with your son the other day, Street Dreamer, and you got Grady Sizemore. And did you hear the news about Grady Sizemore today?
No, what is it?
He's got a back ailment of some sort. He's going to be out at least 12 weeks.
Ah, Jesus Christ! All I traded was but I only traded Kobe Clemens though.
Yeah.
That ain't gonna do nothing, man. And then
8 to 12 weeks for Grady Sizemore, I guess.
Man, he's probably done, but still, at least I made a trade,
Yeah, it's just fun to make trades.
Yeah. Okay. Why is Major Minority saying I'm not doing my show? What's wrong with him, man? And then Face Ventura is saying ban Ed from schedule making. They're all mad about that baseball schedule that I made, man. What's wrong with these fools, man? They don't understand it, for one. They don't understand how CBS Sports works, for one. They're all stupid. And see, here's what they don't understand. Is once you decide that you don't want to do the goddamn manager or the commissioner, this league is over. Because Face Ventura and Amazing and them are not smart enough to be commissioner. 18 Novak ain't smart enough. Major Minority, his eyes don't open wide enough.
Oh, the Ed, I don't know.
Yeah. Street Dreamer, he's stupid. Street Dreamer over here talks in tongues and codes and shit. I'm getting tired of that kid, man. He's always talking, he want to be in this other baseball league and then start talking about fag stuff. I said, man, I don't want to be with you in no baseball league, you fag, man.
Man, please, you got to quit using that word.
Well, he's mad, man. Street Dreamer's girlfriend left him, and then he's mad at me. It ain't my fault that, he didn't know how to give it to her.
Oh, no, Street Dreamer's girlfriend left him. That's not good.
She didn't want him, man. He's a bum. All he wanted to do was sit in his NASCAR pajamas. He got a bed that's shaped like a race car.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Well, Street Dreamer, I'm sure he's listening. I hope you're doing well. But,
he might. You know what? If Street Dreamer's listening, he can have his ears on. He ain't my son no more. I'm done with him.
Oh, the Ed, please.
Yeah, I'm done with him, man.
Street Dreamer's the best kid on the message board. He's just
the guy, all he worries about is Jimmy Johnson. Oh, Jimmy Johnson, Jimmy Johnson, Jimmy Johnson.
Well, the Ed, Street Dreamer posted that he's looking to make a trade in the 30-team league. He needs a first baseman, a third baseman, and a shortstop. So
I need a goddamn catcher. I need a catcher. I got a first baseman, Ryan Howard. I got a third baseman, and I got a shortstop.
Yeah.
So, and then Face Ventura is like, we should be playing our division rivals twice a season. Face Ventura, you ain't got no rival. All you do is play with yourself. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm tired of the 30-team league anyway. I might just sell my team.
Well, I heard Irv wants to get in on it, so maybe the Irv will buy your team.
Well, you know, I might give Irv my team.
Yeah, security guy Irv.
Yeah, we'll see how things go. I don't know, man. These guys, no, Amazing's like, oh, we did it the past 2 years. Fuck these kids, man. I'm getting tired of these bastards, man. Always talking about the schedule. You know what? Well, their ass should have made the schedule then. I don't see them doing nothing but crying about waivers and shit like that. Nobody cares about no prospects. Do you guys really think this league's going to be around in 4 years? No, it's not. You're stupid. You're waiting around for goddamn Bryce Harper. You're stupid. You need to be getting people now that are playing. Fucking retards, man.
I like when you get fired up to it.
Yeah, man. I'm like, God dang. Oh, we're rebuilding. What the hell are you We're not even playing for nothing. We don't play for no money. We don't play for nothing. And these guys, I mean, some of these guys are on their team 10 hours a day, man.
Yeah.
I mean, Amazing got a license plate that says 30-team fantasy league on the back. It's ridiculous, man. These guys are just stupid, man. You know? So, and then they want to call me a piece of shit ape. And then they think I'm supposed to be nice to them.
What else can we talk about? This upsets you too much. Have you seen any movies lately yet?
Have I seen any movies? Yeah, I saw Dolomite 2, The Human Tornado, the other night.
Dolomite 2, The Human Tornado. But you've seen that many times, right? I mean, it's not.
Oh, yeah.
What about anything new on TV or at the theaters? When was the last time you went to a theater to see a movie yet?
The last movie I seen in the theater was Yogi Bear.
Yogi Bear.
It wasn't the cartoon, though. It was like they made I don't know. It was
when
a
was
different kind
this
of,
exactly?
When it came out.
But I don't remember a Yogi Bear movie. I remember an animated movie just like a year or so ago. But
it wasn't animated. It was people in it, and then the bear was animated.
Oh, okay, all right, yeah.
Yeah. No,
That's some other kind of movie.
You know,
I guess you took the baby to go see it. That's probably.
Well, yeah, me and the baby went to it, man, and we had popcorn and all this. And I wrote this on my Facebook page, but this was a pretty good thing that happened today, and I thought it was pretty good. As I walked by this fat lady today, and I farted, and then everybody looked, and I pointed at her. I went, oh, yuck. Yeah, I pointed right at her, man. And she just looked at me all disgusted. Good. You know, they say the schedule's retarded. You know what? Good. I'm glad it's retarded. I could make it even more retarded. And then Amazing always plays the Mayday Malones. How about that? You know?
Yeah, let's do that. See who the better team is.
I don't care.
I'd love it.
And now they're texting me going, your other league's dead. No, my other league was dead because I chose not to do it. I had 16 people in the league, and I could have got more, but I don't got time to be no goddamn commissioner. Mm-hmm. You know, so I'm not doing it. You know? I got stuff to do, man. Ruth
what do you
Buzzy.
Have to do? You have nothing to do.
I follow Ruth Buzzy on Twitter.
Oh, I didn't even know Ruth Buzzy had a Twitter account.
Yeah, she says, our friend, the unknown comic Murray Langston, claims he used sexual favors to get ahead in showbiz until finally sleeping his way to the middle.
Sleeping his way to the middle, yeah.
Huh. What she wrote.
Yeah, that's what she wrote. And
she also says she's proud to be beating her previous record for consecutive days being alive.
Oh, yeah. Every day you set a new record.
She broke the record.
Yeah.
Sucks when that record goes away.
Yeah, it's not too much fun.
Yeah.
What else, Ed? We didn't even plan it. We never even planned the show or anything, and we're 10 minutes short. We got to fill 10 more minutes.
But I want to give a shout-out to my friend Florida Gator.
Who's Florida Gator?
He's always on the Spanky Brown show, man.
Oh, Spanky Brown.
Yeah, Spanky Brown's on Tuesdays and Thursdays now, man. He's a good guy, man. I've been talking to him every once in a while.
Is he still telling people to go drink bleach?
I ain't heard him say that in quite a while.
Yeah. Go drink some bleach.
He told me he was going to call the show, so, but I don't know. You know he lies, though.
Yeah, I didn't. No one called really.
And it's funny. It's funny because Spanky Brown people, they think that his show is like the greatest show in the whole wide world. But our show ranks way higher. And I tell them that, and then I'll say, oh, my show is number 2, and they'll be like, yeah, behind Spanky Brown. I'm like, no, that's not even close. I get 50 times the people listening than Spanky do. I like Spanky Brown, but he can't hold no candle to me.
No, yet I had to fill in for Larry this week on the Security Guy Irv show on the LCS Hockey Network. And I got to tell you, before Irv sends over a detailed outline of what he wants to talk about, he has the whole show plotted out. It's beautiful. Why don't you start doing stuff like that?
Man, I ain't doing no show like that. I don't know what I'm going to talk about, never. Not once have we ever scripted nothing on this show.
Well, he doesn't script it. He just has a talking thing. Like, he wants to talk about this, and he lines them all up and says, here.
Oh, man, we talk about stuff. We talk about stuff all the time. Yeah, like we don't talk about nothing.
I know, but then, we wouldn't have this problem either. Like 10 minutes to just fill with nothing.
Well, here's what I want to do, man, is I want to start getting the chat room going. How come we don't have the chat room in our thing?
I'm sure we do.
Let me look on here. Let me look on Blog Talk Radio and see if it even works. Shoot, I fill up more time than anybody in the goddamn world, man.
Yeah, you do.
And I'm going to be doing that radio-thon here pretty soon, 12 hours. And everybody's going to pitch in $50 to get me in.
Yeah, we've been talking about that for like 3 years. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you know Deepak Chopra got a radio show? He does some bull crap.
On Blog Talk?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. But these guys can't fool with me, man. And look, and I don't try to get no guests. We don't try to get nothing. We just do regular stuff. But I do got a guy, Roland Lazenby, I think his name is. Uh-huh. He wrote Jerry West's autobiography.
Oh,
he's going to be coming on our show here pretty soon.
Oh, that'd be good. You're supposed to have the One Live Stew on too at some point, but
he kind of faked on me because he lives in Atlanta, 3 hours difference, and he always tells me, "Oh, old school, I'm going to call in and be on your show and all that." And then when I tell him it's time for the show, he goes, "Oh man, it's too late for me, man." So I'm like, Oh yeah, look, I'm listening to the show right now, and we're like 50 seconds in front.
Yeah.
You hear it?
Yeah, I can hear it yet.
That's me.
Yeah.
I turned it down though. No, man, ain't no goddamn chat room going, man.
Yeah.
How come we don't have a chat room up in here?
No, we have a chat room, just no one goes to it.
No, man, how come I can't go to it now?
There should be a link for chat, like underneath the window with the player.
Nope. No, you gotta fix that for next week, man.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
You better stop talking trash.
What are you gonna do, old man? What are you gonna do?
I'll bust you in the mouth. Yeah, let me tell you what I did today, man. I went to this pizza place.
Yeah, I know, Seattle Dan's Pizza. Yeah.
Oh, did I already tell you about that?
Yeah, for like 20 minutes at the top of the show. Now, what about the pizza that was so good, Dead? Was it like thin crust, thick? What was it?
It was thin crust. It was pretty good, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dan's.
Yeah. Craig Dodge just got a $1 credit for songs and albums at Amazon. He's an idiot. That guy's an idiot too, man. I called his show. He put me on hold for 3 hours one day.
3 hours on hold?
Yeah, and the show only lasts 2 hours.
Yeah, it seems uncalled for. 3 hours.
Now these guys are telling me to commit suicide. Come on.
Oh,
man.
no, that's terrible.
I don't know. Ed wants a chat room for his show. No one's going to be there. Face Ventura is a piece of shit, man. Now Face Ventura, we're talking about Memphis 4 chat. The Memphis 4 are some bums, man. That's why Face Ventura ain't getting his $50.
Yeah, Face Ventura won your Survivor game. Or your Big Brother game.
He won the damn game, but I don't care. It don't matter. He didn't win nothing. Just like in the fantasy baseball game, you don't win nothing.
Well, yeah, we win a trophy after. You get a trophy.
Trophy smofy. Who knows about it?
I'm looking at my trophy. It's great. I have a lunch.
What, did Amazing get his? Did Amazing get his trophy?
Yeah, he never put the picture up there, so I don't know what it looks like. I didn't even open it.
And you know what? And his title's tainted anyway with that fifth-place schedule when he should have had a harder schedule last year.
In the record book, he played a last-place schedule where I played a first-place schedule. So
yeah, he should have. His is tainted for real, man.
Mm.
So he always thinks, and these guys always think they're so smart. I'm a 5-time gambling champion.
Yeah.
I'm the leader of the world.
Leader of the world, yeah.
Yeah, and they don't even understand. And what has these guys have ever did? Face Ventura stole my credit card number, but I already canceled it, man. So he used it one time, but that's all right. He used it one time.
Hey, yeah, did you see your buddy, Dave Damashek? He's doing a thing for NFL.com where he's traveling on the road. He went to the Combine. He's got a sponsor, Cars.com, sponsors him, and he goes on the road. It's the NFL Fans Ultimate Road Trip. You can find it at NFL.com. But what do you think of that? Dave's just driving around doing things that NFL fans would want to do.
Yeah, the guy doesn't take me with him.
I think that would be great. You and Dave on the road. That'd be awesome. Yeah.
Man, I really thought the guy was my friend.
Yeah, because he left Los Angeles, and he is driving to Indianapolis. He probably went through Vegas, or he could have easily gone through Vegas on the way, pick you up.
Yeah, what do you mean? Why can't I ride shotgun?
Exactly. You could just be in the passenger seat with him, and you
control the radio. Did he take the Adam Rank with him? Did he take the Adam Rank with him?
No. Rank didn't get to go either.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that, man. Did the Adam Rank call your show last night?
Yeah, and we tried to call you last night, and you didn't pick up your phone again. What gives?
I fell asleep.
Yeah. Yeah, Rank called, though. We talked, and I said right after, he was leaving, I was like, well, we're going to call the Ed next. Anything you'd like to tell the Ed? And he said, yeah, he's really looking forward to seeing Tony Dungy in Philadelphia next season.
Well, you know what? That's going to happen. And plus, you know what? A lot of things that I do say happen the next year.
All right. Yeah.
So everyone's on Peyton Manning to KC upswing. He's not going to play in KC.
Yeah, why would he go to Kansas City? That makes no sense.
Come on, man. Listen, I'm tired of these guys just making up these stories, man.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going to make up something that has some teeth to it.
Yeah, some teeth.
Hey, also, the David Stein has a new show coming. Is back on. Yeah, but
Sportsline. What was he? Sportsline Radio or?
He was on Sporting News Radio, but now he just does some kind of radio blog or something. You can't call in, but see, he does something kind of like Jesus-y.
Kind of like Jesus.
Yeah, he's kind of like a Jesus guy, man.
Are you a Jesus guy?
But he's a good kid, man. Huh?
Are you a Jesus guy?
Well, more than a devil guy, I'd say, yeah.
I mean, I know we've talked with Pastor Reeves, and you obviously like to go to church and stuff. But do you believe in a God and Jesus and all that, or?
Yeah, I guess you got to.
I don't know if you have to, but yes. So.
See, because David Stein, he has the celebration of life through sports. That's
celebration of life through sports.
That's what he calls his show.
Huh.
Yeah. So. I don't know.
You have a celebration of life through, like, prostitutes, right?
Well, I mean, I have.
Yeah. All right, Ed. Well, we're about out of time, finally. So, guess you can wrap it up.
Yeah, we only do an hour, man. Spanky Brown does an hour and a half.
Yeah. Well, he's better than you, so that's one.
Yeah, that's what they say, but the ratings don't show it, do they?
No.
All right, well, don't let them talk bad about you. Now it's time to say goodbye to Ed and all his friends. They would like to thank you folks for kindly dropping in. You're all invited back next week to listen to my show. So get yourself a couple paychecks and go and buy a hoe. Y'all come back now. You hear? I like the girl with the booty in the front. 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 I like the girl with the booty in the front. Booty in the front.